Good morning. It is March 21st, 2018 and welcome to the second edition of Eagle and Raptor news all across the globe. So last time we had some technical problems. I think they have been resolved. Please let me know if everything's okay. So let's get going. First of all, news on eggs laid. Dollywood, Tennessee on the 14th of March had its second egg. As you may know, the first egg broke on March 19th. I would also like to add that the Arconic nest in Iowa reported a broken egg on March 18th, and also the Decorah North, I got that news yesterday from John Howe, had a broken egg on, that's the north egg, that's the second nest that Decorah has also reported a broken egg, unfortunately, on March 16th. We now come to 6 eggs that were hatched, and that's quite good news, especially from the Institute of Wildlife Studies. At first, we start in Washington, D.C. We had 2 hatches on March 17th and March 19th, and also the Etso Johnson, Tennessee nest had its 3rd hatch already on March 16th. The Institute of Wildlife Studies had at Fraser Point on March 18th, and also the Saucer's Nest, the 3rd hatch already on March 16th. And also the West End reports another hatch on March 20th. In the meantime, we have had lots of very nice videos coming in from our, and images coming in from our viewers. So I would just like to share the last 2 to 3 weeks with you. So let's start at the Northeast Florida nest. I would also like to thank again everybody who's been helping us with this. Kathy Adams, my team, of course, all the Raptor team who've been updating this and made this news possible. So we start here with the Northeast Florida nest. And you may recall that that was the first fledging that we had in the season that happened in the second half of February. It was Sky and Spirit, and they are in the best spirits, as you can see, doing exceptionally well. And here you can see Romeo gets a little bit sleepy. Really wonderful. And that's a beautiful night shot here. Also from the nest, as you can see, it's very peaceful. Seems to be very fine. And that's Sky and Spirit again on the 15th. Thank you for all the contributions. Let's jump to the next nest, which is the Berry nest. So at the Berry nest, we have B10 playing with nest fluff at the Berry nest. So you know the tragic incident that one of them was lost, but everything seems fine here. The family is very happy here. This is just from yesterday, a beautiful shot with these huge big feet, as you can see. Really wonderful. And that's Pa Berry here with B10 at the Berry nest. And of course, that was a beautiful picture taken here from Gina. Thank you so much, Gina, also for this beautiful shot. We move on to the Big Bear nest. And it's been snowing again. I've seen also on the chat that there's been a lot of snow everywhere. So the Big Bear, or in some parts of the country, the Big Bear nest here on the 17th, with quite incredible what winter they have gone through. And that is a shot from yesterday. It's getting a little bit better there again. But you can see how tough these eaglets are now. They completely have their own thermal insulation, and fortunately are doing very well. Thank you for this beautiful contribution here from the Big Bear nest. And now we jump to the DC nest that I've just been reporting about, the two hatches here. That was on the 19th, still waiting. And there's a sibling staring. What's happening there? So that's a beautiful shot. I don't have an update there, but we do know that the second has made it too. So we jump on to the Fraser nest, and again, that's in California. Beautiful, beautiful image here. You can see Princess Cruise and Spirit, parents of Fraser nest. Really wonderful. Thank you for that beautiful contribution, my eagle friends. And now we come to the Hanover nest. Oh my goodness, has there been a lot of controversy about the Hanover nest. It went right through the news ever since the 10th of March. There has been a lot of confusion happening at the nest. It's not exactly sure whether that was a so-called floater. A floater is an eagle that is looking for territory, or whatever exactly happened there. And now on top of it, they have heavy snow. I've just, in fact, joined the Hanover Facebook group just to get some further information, but there have been some real attacks on that nest. It's very difficult at the moment to say exactly what goes on, because I also learned that the cameras have had some outages. On top of that, there has been a raccoon attack also. And then I heard also that the parents both have left the nest for the eggs for some time. So it is not possible at the moment to say whether the eggs will indeed still be viable or not. You may recall that they were also laid in the second half of February, so very soon we would know once the 35 to 37 day period is over. So thumbs crossed for that. If you want any updates, go to the Hanover Facebook group. It's worth joining. There is unfortunately a lot of drama, so let's keep our fingers crossed. We then come to the saucer's nest that I've also just alluded to. That is a beautiful triplet we have here. What a wonderful picture here. Thank you for this beautiful contribution here. That's just 3 days ago. And then we go to this is the Stanley Lakes, Colorado. An incredible image here from Dana. Thank you, Dana, for this beautiful image. What an incredible view. You can see how tough eagles are. We then come to Southwest Florida. Of course, that is the other two that have fledged, and they fledged somewhere around mid-March. And you can see E10 and E11 doing absolutely marvelous. And there's a lot of reporting going on from E10 and 11. I also know that my friend Desiree is down there very much taking lots of pictures from the ground, and I know that Lady Hawk is very busy, and many others reporting about this nest. Lots of sharing going on. Very popular E11 here with M15. As you know, I was incredibly fortunate to visit both the Northeast Florida nest and also the Southwest nest in February. That was an absolute delight. And here E10 and E11 planning their day. I like that, planning their day. And E11, they're perching, really beautiful. And this is, of course, incredible here from D Eagle. A beautiful image, this climbing tree, which of course is part of their practice. I've seen this from close up in White Rock. This is an absolute delight to watch. And another beautiful image just with Harriet and E10 and 11. Also by a beautiful image by Donna. Thank you for all these beautiful contribution. That jumps us, let's jump straight to the trio. And that is by Mac Lady. That's the trio nest here, Star sitting on her eggs at the trio nest. This is a most incredible nest here. And you can see here on the 20th, all the updates. A huddle captured by Catherine. Very nice contribution. And here the trio, this is just so amazing. Definitely the nest to watch out if you want something absolutely spectacular. That takes us then straight to Texas, to the Webster nest. And you may all recall the gentleman called Paul White, who has got this incredible camera, and the nestlings are doing very, very well. As you can see, the whole family is together there. And there's the usual mantling that is part of there, and the fish grab that is part of their growing up, and also the feeding. Isn't that just beautiful? Yes, winger sizing. Isn't that just marvelous? That's a beautiful night shot with all the winging it together. Really very nice. Just a quick jump here to Kate. You may have remembered that I had Kate here recently. Oops, I don't know what happened there with Kate. Let me just see 1 second. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will probably give another view of that, but you could see a beautiful eagle just on the ground, and I will try and come with that footage again. So let me, yes, this is, by the way, I just wanted to allude to that, really important, the updates for the Hanover nest, which I've just joined, very well run. So if you want to go to the Hanover PA Eagles page, there you go. There may be another group that I'm not aware of, so please put that in the chat if I'm missing something. But if you want any updates, it's something to be aware of. Then finally, I would like to, let me 1 second. Where is my... Oh, I must have missed this because... 1 second, I had... Yes, here we go, here we go. I wanted to just quickly show you a beautiful message here from Maggie from the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey, which I was fortunate enough to visit in February. So Maggie, go ahead and give your message. Beautiful.
Hi everyone, my name is Maggie and I'm a volunteer here at the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey. Welcome to our next installment of Meet the Birds. Today I want to introduce you to Tallulah, one of our 5 American bald eagles we have here at the center. Tallulah was brought to us in 2013 when she was involved in a territory fight near Deltona, Florida. In 1998, as a nestling, she was banded by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife and was equipped with a transmitter as part of a research project. Records from her transmitters show her summer migration as far as Canada and back to her natal area. Eagles as hatchlings are fast-growing raptors. They will grow from 3 inches to 3 feet tall in 3 months. Young eagles are primarily brown and gradually get their adult plumage of white head and tail by the age of 5. In Florida, they weigh about 8 to 10 pounds, with the females being about 30% larger than the males, so they can carry the eggs. Their sole purpose in life is to perpetuate their species, and they choose a mate for life. Bald eagles were taken off of the endangered species list in 2007. However, they are still threatened by habitat loss, electrocution, and lead poisoning. Lead poisoning happens from eating prey with lead shot or where hunters have cleaned their kill and left it unburied. It only takes a piece of lead the size of a grain of rice to kill an eagle, and it happens more than you might think. Please join me in encouraging our hunter friends to switch to copper bullets. It's up to us to help these beautiful raptors live well into their 30s in their natural environment. I hope you'll stop by the center and say hello to Tallulah.
Right, and that was Maggie. Just 1 second, I just need to get back to the main screen. No, that is a cat. That is not part of the news. Okay, sorry for that. Let me just get back to the... Oh, there we go. So, as you can see, I've got some camera maintenance at the moment. That's why I'm using the laptop camera. I'm getting ready for Australia, by the way. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining the news. I would like to give my special thanks to Kathy for donating some funds here. That is very generous for this. So do stay with us. We will carry on with the live Eagle and Raptor news on Mondays and Wednesdays. And don't forget on Friday, again at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we will have a beautiful live session. And the agenda is not quite clear, but I do hope to see you then. Well, thank you for joining, and I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful Eagle and Raptor day, and fingers crossed for the Hanover nest. I really want to say that. Okay, goodbye.